Yeah, if you get a time, if you have time before dinner, maybe you could hop on Google real quick and I mean it's no big deal. Just if you get a chance. I mean don't stress out over it, and put in a search for defense attorneys, maybe OJ's people if they're still around. No, I'm not under arrest. I'm just the leading suspect. Like, all right, okay, bye. To be honest, I've been a little embarrassed about the whole, Angie dumping me thing. I felt a little stupid. So it kind of sucked. Kind of felt like an ass. It's been kind of my own little world. I've made a lot of new friends. I've kind of been hanging with a new crowd. Kind of like the popular crowd. I go to like wine tastings, the horse races, art galleries, Broadway plays. I haven't really spoken to anyone since the shindig.
Most of the cameras are the newest technology. There were some that were as small as a Tic Tac, so that the events of that evening could be recorded. We haven't ruled out blackmail as another possible motive.
This is a lot to hear. I didn't know about. Why am I so like out of the loop?
Other ones that were a little bit more obvious.
Like The Real World?
I'm not familiar with that show, but suffices to say that there were very small cameras present throughout the home.
Was there like a control room or something with all the little videos or what?
We'd like to think that they caught most of the pertinent events of that evening. Designed, from what we could gather, so that there would be no corner that would not be filmed.
How would someone have like a camera phone or something?
Are you telling me that you weren't aware that there were over 400 miniature cameras recording all of the events of that evening?
What are you talking about? 400? Where were the cameras? I didn't see any cameras.
It appeared as though they weren't going to have any dead zones.
It was just a party. I mean, it wasn't 400
situated throughout the house.
That's like a ridiculous amount of cameras.
We're still trying to piece together exactly why.
Like I could understand maybe like one for each room and one for outside, but 400, that's like a little creepy. Why the cameras?
Those cameras were there, but I can tell you, with millions of dollars worth of artwork and a beautiful house like that, obviously whoever rented this place wanted to protect their investment quite a bit.
It's just weird. I mean, I didn't.
Was Mr. Ascot drinking a beer or a glass of wine?
He had, like a tall, fancy wine glass, pinky out most of the evening. She was like real freaked out, about becoming an adult, because it's a big step. It's kind of like the death of being you're not a kid anymore. We're adults. And she was having a really hard time. She was just kind of freaking out, and along with the mushrooms, it was just kind of